when it comes to sales, what's a word track that you can use to help close a deal, to bridge the gap with the buyer when there's just a little bit more room to go? This is an important question. I'm Scott Bell. I'm coming to you live from Honolulu, Oahu on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about you. Now, here's the thing. This happens every day in sales. At some point, you, a salesperson, anybody else sits down with a buyer and you're just a little bit off. You really don't have much left to give, or you have nothing left to give, and you're just getting grinded on. Okay, so you can say this to the buyer, to the person you're meeting with. Say, hey, look, the thing that you got to know is the hallmark of a good deal is both people typically walk away unhappy. Or here's what you need to know. The hallmark of a good deal is both parties typically walk away unhappy. I got to let you know I've got nothing left to give. This is all I got. I'm at the basement. I don't have anything else. We are at the very bottom. And so what's going to happen is your buyer is typically going to come back and go, but I need just a little bit more. And then you could go back and say, hey, look, here's the thing. If I do that, then guess who's going to be unhappy? It's going to be my boss, my manager, the people that I work with. I literally have nothing left. And so I get it. I see where you're coming from. I see the other side of the rainbow. I see the other part of the story. You're unhappy because you want me to take a little bit more off. I just don't have that. I wish I could. I wish I could help you out, but remember, as I shared with you, the hallmark of a good deal is both parties tend to walk away unhappy. So here's what we can do. I can write up the paperwork, and all I need is your authorization right here. Now, is this a perfect close? Not all the time. Is it something different than you probably haven't heard? Could be. I don't know. Have I used it and been successful with it? Yes. See, here's the thing. What tends to happen with salespeople is they get stuck at the end of a sales call because they run out of material. And because they run out of material, they run out of momentum. And so here's what normally happens is there's a standoff. There's a standoff between the salesperson, there's a standoff between the buyer, and at the end of the day, it just takes one more question, one more story, one more interaction. And it's really straightforward. Hey, the hallmark of a good deal is both parties tend to walk away unhappy. That's how you know you got a good deal. That's how I know I got a good deal, is we're both unhappy with it somewhat. And like sometimes people say, Scott, do I really want to tell a buyer that they're going to be unhappy and then I'm going to be happy? There is a point where you hit a log jam and you got to do something. And I'm not saying to use this on every buyer. I'm not saying to use this on every process. I am going to share with you, if there is a very specific log jam and it's all about the money and it's just like that much more, right? It's just a little bit more. And they're whittling away at you and they're like, it's just a little bit more. It's just a little bit more. How come you just can't give me a little bit more? That's the perfect time for this line. There you go. You got 1, 2, or 3 things to do from here. 1, subscribe to the channel if you've never been here before. 2, leave a comment, I'll get back to you. And then 3, you can always like give me the thumbs up, because that's awesome. We'll see you soon. Thanks for dropping by. Mahalo.